Welcome back to the 16th episode of my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. So, in today's episode, I have a plan for building a skeleton spawner. Yes, you heard it right, a skeleton spawner. But first thing that must came to your mind that where the hell did I find a skeleton spawner? So yes, I didn't find that. I found that the codes of that in chunk base. Yes, you can say it's kind of cheating, but for me it's not any kind of cheating because I really need a skeleton spawner for the bone meal and the bone because I want to bone meal all these ground, and finally I want to decorate the outside of my castle base so it can look complete, I guess. And I found the coordinates uh, of the skeleton spawner is not that far from our castle base. It's just 100 kilometers or 100 blocks away in this direction. Yes, ahead in this direction, so it's not that hard to find. So today in this episode we are going to build a skeleton spawner especially for bones. So this is what I am going to do. And probably the rest of the episode will be a time lapse thing because I will be building these thing in a time lapse. So hope you would like the time lapse. I think you would. So this is what we are going to do. So now watch the time lapse. So welcome back. So we have finally now managed to finish the skeleton spawner. So first let me show you how it's looked. So first you have to swim down to the bottom part of the base or the skeleton farm, and there is a window showing the skeleton farm. Yes, I use those tinted glass, as tinted glass has a properties to not allow any blocks and still make it transparent. How cool is that? Yes. So as we know, so I put some tinted glass on there, and there, oh there, skelly got spawned. So this this is really proving how well this farm is working. And we got tinted more tinted glass down right here. First let me show you how it's look. So we got a stair there, and we got some tinted glass in which through which some skeletons are flowing down to the killing position, or the killing area, or the dying area for them. And yes, this skeleton spawner is working very well. The reason you may ask that there may not be any caves nearby, so there may not be many spawning possible spawning areas for them to spawn other than that. And other mobs cannot be able to spawn nearby because there may be no caves nearby. So the mob cap is going to be usually empty and going to be dominated by the mobs which are spawned by the spawners. So yes, it's working fine. Yes, And probably the our skeleton farm, which is at our village base, also works great due to this factor only, because in many of my previous worlds and servers or multiplayer worlds, sometimes the farm doesn't work that better due to that mob cap thing or the spawning area. So yes, pretty much this farms also turns out great. Yes, you saw that how much mobs we got there. So let me kill them. So you can see how well this farm is working. Probably this farm is working for my working better than my zombie spawner, though, because it's got a good location, probably because there is no nearby hostile mob spawning areas or any dark areas, so that's why this is working so well. But yes, and it is producing me a lot of resources, as you can see. Yes, I also gathered some bone also, which is the main resources why I am creating this thing, because I need some bones. So we got some bones, which is pretty good enough. And one sad thing that doesn't hinders my mind and doesn't make me feel good, that we didn't find that spawner on our own, like in the zombie farm that we got in our village base. I was just digging down and I suddenly found a zombie spawner. Now first I found a cave, then I explored it, I found a zombie spawner. That was a pretty nice thing, but this time I used chunk base, which is bad, but I needed to use it because I was desperate in needs of bones, so I can use it in details the outer environment near my castle base, because this is going to be my main base. So it's my first priority uh, to decorate that and make it more presentable so I can like that. So that's reasons made me do that. But although it's fine, we can use that sometimes. Yes, it's not that bad. But yep, at the end we got a pretty nice farm. That's the good thing. So this is where I am wrapping up this today's episode. Hope you would like it. Have a nice day and good night.